Like the head of a crow. Stay down like the 10 on my toes. Like a shootout, I can show you the ropes. Hyperventilating, hyperbolic chamber, hyperthermia. My neck is on throws. It's that keeper. Like I can't see in this. Why they on my because of all the money that I get. Yo, wouldn't even touch it. But if I want to, like Rich, y'all got him sick. Check the playbook cause I'm about to pitch. I shout like Blanca. That's it, in the tropic with a chocolate bunny. That's quick, see the block done built up. Tetris, yeah, I see the looking funny. Peasants, yeah, I know why they uncomfortable. My presence, and I pull up the convertible. Press this, and I need to know the measurements by the metric. Cause I'm about to fly like it's electric. Hit the floor. 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 Like that. Hit the floor. Hit the floor. Hit the floor. Hit the floor. Like that. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's up? What's happening? Dog, what's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, they set it off. Yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's up? What's happening? Dog, what's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we set it off. Yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. With the flow. I left the with the flow. Be talking. Just give me the go. Just give me the go. I wanna get dope. I wanna get dope. Take it or leave it or lose it. We go get some more. We'll never go broke. Family rocking diamonds. Blinding while you eyeing it. Lately I losing my motion. Been focused on hits. When I start going, let's go hit the flow. Like it's a couple of burgers right out of my pocket. I throw it up. Yeah, like up. Doing that thing, man. I told mine. I let them know. Soon as I drop, man. Hit the floor. Hit the floor. Hit the floor. Hit the floor. Like that. Hit the floor. Hit the floor. Hit the floor. Hit the floor. Hit the floor.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Here we go. And here's Albuquerque now. Ball with it. Pass to Leonard. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Albuquerque now. Leonard can't get it to go. Launches it. Mutombo with the rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Inside. Picked it out of midair. Here's Duncan. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's the unselfish play of Tim Duncan. Without much effort, he finds his open teammate for a good look and the bucket.
Now here's Irving. The three is up. O'Neal on the wing. He buries it from three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Ball. Pass to Leonard. Here's Mutombo. Here's the three. Back to Leonard. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now here's Ball. To the inside. Crafty move. And it's Leonard with the bucket inside.
You don't want to give Kawhi that kind of positioning. He doesn't waste good looks.
On the wing, Irving. Here's Turkoglu. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Now here's Ball. 1:43 left in the first quarter.
Oh, man, when Kawhi dunks, you feel it. This is how powerful that guy is.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside for Irving. And Los Angeles, another three.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Turkoglu's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ball outside. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Turkoglu. 3-on-3. It's stolen. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. Irving's got 9 points. On offense, here's Albuquerque. Here's the pick. Here's Mutombo. Back to ball. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, and there's a 3 right back. LaMelo Ball answering the call.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. And that's not going to go. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Los Angeles leading by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor.
Outside Irving. Down low. Here's Turkoglu. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Trailing by 4. To the left side wing. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots over George. And it's Holmgren missing. Now Los Angeles with it. Irving for 3. Drops in the 3. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game. Now, you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Pass to O'Neal. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. O'Neal's got 6 points.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
George left side. Screen by O'Neal. The 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
With his feet set, you expect Paul George to knock that down.
Pass to Weber. It's Simmons with a drive. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
To the middle. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game. So it's Los Angeles now. Kicks it to George. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Turkoglu. This one for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. On offense, here's Albuquerque. 9-point game. And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like, B.A., he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Porzingis up top. Pass to Turkoglu. Stolen by Davis. Knocked away. Holmgren with it. Guarded now by George. Takes a 3. George with the bucket. George has got 6.
And George, a volume three-point shooter. He possesses outstanding confidence and leans into that perimeter game. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Pass to George. Back to Irving. 4-3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. He's got 17.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Here's Holmgren. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. Back to the game after this break. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Los Angeles leading by 9. Doncic up strong. Oh, Doncic hammers one home.
Whoa, not known for showing off. Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow.
To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Pass to Chamberlain. Stolen by Ball. Second half getting started. About a minute played. They get it back. From downtown. Oh, Ball. So dangerous from the perimeter.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Leonard on the wing. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Ball outside. And Ball throws it down.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Ball. Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Mutombo. And that one's on target from the wing. Mutombo's got his second basket. 1:52 left in the third. Doncic outside. Here's Leonard. Leonard defending. Here's Mutombo. Jacks up a 3. That one is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
It's intercepted. Pass the ball to the wing on the left. And the basket by Mutombo. Now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
The defense leaves an opening, and Ball exploits it. I mean, he can be so sudden.
For Albuquerque.
First team foul.
32 seconds left in the third. Pass to Chamberlain. They can't stop the run with that one. And Simmons has got the ball here for Albuquerque. They lead by 1. Here's Weber. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he's good on the first of 3.
And money from the Stripe SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
And he nails the third.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
George for 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. From deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Albuquerque. And that quarter was all about him. Well, this is... It's been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Now George. Pass to Weber. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nice play, George creating for others, just manufacturing some points.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That'll be a second foul of the game. Some changes for Los Angeles.
Substitution on.
Here's Turkoglu. Irving looking around. Inside. Stolen by Davis. And they're running. George, no good. Irving for 3. Hits the trifecta. Irving's got 20.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. For 3, George. And it's Irving with a rebound.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
Porzingis for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Pass to O'Neal. To the middle. Here's Turkoglu. And Los Angeles another 3. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Holmgren with it. Defended by Porzingis. Irving with it. puts up a deep three. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And here's Albuquerque now, trailing by 2. Pass to Simmons. Over to the wing. Here's Weber. Drops in the layup for 2.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Porzingis sets a screen. Poke loose. George with a steal. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. There's Davis with the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to George. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That'll be a second foul of the game for Albuquerque.
Second team. Substitution.
59 seconds left in the fourth. Stolen by Ball. In transition. Here's Duncan. And it's good.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
And I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Pass to George. From deep. Oh, nails the triple.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
And it's in.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Irving. Porzingis, high post. Pass to O'Neal. No good from three-point range. Over George. So Albuquerque wins it. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Soy todo esto. Es solo un rumor. Vamos para la calle a ver si es verdad. Tengo fe, sé que pronto mi Dios vendrá. Mientras tanto la tierra la haré temblar. Firme con él, yo por dentro estoy. Por eso ninguno me detendrá. Ahora tengo el récord limpio, igual de campeonato. Pero antes trabajaba hasta limpieza y ornato. Quiero copiarlo, pero le cambio el formato. Correa desde arriba, ve como yo lo pongo. Al respeto de los veteranos.
Another day, another dollar. I be stunting like a big time. Another night. She give you drama. If you see me, just give me a holler. I got all kinds of. If you see me, just give me a holler. If you see me, just give me a holler. My alarm going off, phone keep ringing, and there's money on my mind. That's just the way it go when you living on the deep. My little brother like my kids, cause all I daddy misses. You don't get that bird lift. In my hood, we all the same and got the same story. When I say what's Sam, that's just how we say good morning. Another day, another dollar. I be stunting like a big timer. What's Sam? Another night. What's Sam? She give you drama. What's Sam? If you see me, just give me a holler. If you need motion, I got all kinds of. What's Sam? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's Sam? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's Sam? Party going up, we just getting started in the air. Got these some on my lap, my spine is plotting. There's attention across the room from them who's been watching. I'm throwing up the east like it's bad on my stomach. They put a thumbs up like hitchhiking in the thunder.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. And here's the break. O'Neal wide open. Tries again. Beyond the arc. And the three ball is good.
First point of the night. And you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
O'Neal. Rebound by Albuquerque.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Mutombo. The three. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Turkoglu, powered down with both hands.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Now Mutombo, offline with his three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Yao, takes the three. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Pettit. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Duncan. Inside. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo. A guy who always seems to make the right play.
Here's Pettit. Picked by Yao. And it's Pettit missing. And here's the fast break. Leonard with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jermaine O'Neal. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:51 left in the first quarter. And here's Turkoglu for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Turkoglu's got five.
A big guy with great range. The defense can't let Turkoglu find his spots at the arc.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
To the middle. And stolen by Yao. Durant for three. Launches it. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
Pass the ball. And again, it's Albuquerque.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Good on the three-point shot.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Leonard gets it to go.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a three of his own. Beautiful.
Here's Yao. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Ball with a wide-open look. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
LaMelo Ball said, I see your triple and I raise you one of my own.
O'Neal, no good. Left side, Ball. Over Pettit. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Albuquerque out in front.
21.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Albuquerque.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
A big group substitution here for Albuquerque. Los Angeles on D. 7-point differential. Outside to Weber. On the wing, George. Into the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You got to love the penetration by Paul George. He's really quick on his feet, and the defense cannot handle him right now.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
To the paint. Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
And here is Simmons. Right side, Davis. Weber looking around. Pass to Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Davis missing. Los Angeles trails by 7. Stolen by Weber. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is a shot Simmons has to make on a consistent basis. Encouraging to see him willing and making that one.
Pettit. Basket is good. The assist from Turkoglu. Pettit's got 6 points.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now with the ball. Picked up by Davis. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And Davis can't get it to go. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 5. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Here's Los Angeles now. Picked by Yao. Here's Turkoglu. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Smith with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. From the arc. Weber pulls it in. Albuquerque leading by 5. Down low. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Pass to Edey. Mutombo with the ball. .105 left from the first half of basketball. And a deep three from Ball. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Simmons. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Nice little run here to shrink that deficit. But can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Pass to Mutombo. Back to Jokic. And here is Mutombo. Shoots over Holmgren. Los Angeles with another miss. Weber outside. That will count. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Albuquerque leads by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Albuquerque leading by 3. Mutombo sets a screen. Ball. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Ball's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Albuquerque. Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And stolen by Leonard. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Offensive rebound. Pass to Duncan. Second shot opportunity.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistakes.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Mutombo. Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's Mutombo. It's stolen by Mutombo. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Duncan surveying the D. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Mutombo. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Mutombo's got 6 points.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Snatched up. Back to Jokic. Tipped away. It's stolen by Duncan. Ball with it. Now defended by Jokic. And the whistle blows. The NBA on 2K Sports.
like Beyonce, I'm finna upgrade you. Down good, put in work on you. Buy you new things, put some on you. Brand new, put the brand new. I could change your whole life. Busy baby, baby, put that on ice. We get by. I be the rest of her friends always off. I'm finna treat you like fab. Go ahead and throw it in the bag. Throw your whole closet out. We don't need it in the house. If the can't hang the beat, don't bend. 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 I'm finna go. She want me to treat her like. So I'm finna go. Throw it back, shot it, toss it up. She a boss, but I'm finna boss her up. Break her with that, call him up. She left him cause I'm finna.
I feel like free up on the replay. You, I came with the hundreds, but the came too. She carry with the hips ain't new. I just hit your city with the. I think he me while I throw a couple pounds on him. Saucy mommy, yeah. Ooh, I treat my like my. I treat my like my. They wanna see the. I put the finger on it. I feel like free up on the replay. Don't take press replay. Ain't on the first day. Leaving niggas like he need a first date.
I'm finna go. She want me to treat her like. So I'm finna go. Throw it back, shot it, toss it up. She a boss, but I'm finna boss her up. Break her with that, call him up. She left him cause I'm finna.
I just need my space right now.
I'm an all-star team. Far from a rookie, Louis Graveyard shit that I don't rock. Missed the rocket plane Jane, but the Audemars stop it. I was always told, boy, you better shoot if you gon' the Chanel. Finna blow a bag, you can't be like me if you ain't never. I'm a couple houses down, I'm just waiting on the meal. I break here, front row still yelling. Ain't this time for it, I done bossed up from Pelly. I'm God's son, but it's demons on the chally. Think it's sweet to the in the alley. Yeah, finna like a 50. Spent the whole 10 for some out of Ricky. They let her play tough till it's time to do a mission. I ain't tryna kick it, I don't wanna talk. 80-inch flat screen smarter than the law. 40 on it, this is how I thank God. Chase him down, Tayshawn. She thirsty, got it on FaceTime. I'm standing on the couch, throwing the vision getting clear in a different lane now. The with a trauma, it just numb the pain out. You was in the bag, but you do your thing, huh? You broke it, me, don't feel ashamed, ma. I cut her off and made her settle for a lame guy. I flew her to an island, braids up. He cooking and he cooking out the same pot. You in the trenches, I'm the same. Little fame now. The coupe so fast, you can dodge a raindrop. Yeah, he's so bad, he didn't get his main rock. Hey, how you mad at me? We come from the same spot. Down like I threw it out. Woke up fresh like I had it laid out. First I went to but I'm getting paid now. Out the seal, couldn't find a baby bottle. On my something like my baby mamas. Yeah, I with chick, I won't even think about it. Hey, why you grinding hard? Cause it hate the bottle.
You know, I think it's about that time again. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right? Yo, L Streets. Yeah? L Streets. L Streets.
Billionaire.
Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip set my wrist. This that Pelly in the wintertime with that bird, with that chicken. Chillin' with the camera on and jewels on and that chain on, just glisten. We be on straight bars like Jim. That's a Jim, just listen. Y'all was trying to keep up with the Jones. I was trying to keep up with my phones. Toss a little up before they burn around steady. I was just burning out, but I was learning how to stretch it like a finger fold. Never been played cause of some same that was at these other. See, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting it.
from everyone here at 2K. Thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines.
Here we go.
And so it's Phoenix with it. And here's Jokic. Down low. Yao. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
It's so interesting in the NBA to see a center that's a pass first, pass second type of player.
LaMelo Ball.
And that one's good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And it's blocked.
You gotta love the hustle from Ball. Great job rising up to send it back.
Here's Yao. Mutombo with a rebound. Ball with it. And he drives in. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Kawhi playing at his own pace. He can really control the game off the bounce.
And he goes in for the dunk.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome. Connects from downtown.
And when your 7-footer, like Tim Duncan is knocking down jumpers off of passes like that there, it is devastating to the defense.
Up top, O'Neal. And here's Jokic outside. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Leonard. The three is up. And again, it's Albuquerque from deep.
Always a threat from range. Give Kawhi those looks. That's at your own risk.
Right wing. From deep, Gay. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Here's Jokic. And they get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Ball. They need that.
Oh man, just taking it down.
Nice.
That's spectacular. He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Here's Ball. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Now here's Gay. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. All no good. Phoenix trails by 10. For the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Takes it inside.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And so it's Albuquerque with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Albuquerque?
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor.
Pass to Mutombo. Outside Butler. Durant with it. Here's Pettit. Takes a three. Davis with a rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Back to Simmons. Kicks it to George. The baseline J is on the way. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
No, that mid-range J usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Pettit. Still without a bucket.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Pass to Davis. Kicks it to George. Now Simmons. There's the triple. And again, it's Albuquerque from deep.
And this is huge when Simmons connects from deep, showing commitment to wanting to improve from there.
Outside Durant. Here's Pettit. Three-pointer. The kick to Durant. Three-pointer off the mark. Albuquerque leading by 10. Here's Weber. Pass to Holmgren. From behind the arc. Here's Davis. To the wing, right side. From outside the arc. Bullseye! Chet hitting for three.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Back to Butler. Pass to Edey. Ooh, poked away. George has the open look. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. George has got his first points of the game.
Well, Paul George just felt out the defense there, and because they weren't close, he could just pull up.
Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Now George. Over to the left wing. Pass to Pettit. On the wing, Durant. On the wing, Durant. Here's Pettit. Beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range. Pettit's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Weber. Holmgren with it. To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Pettit. Pass to Edey. Here's Pettit. Fires the three. The shot no good. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Albuquerque out in front. They lead by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like, B.A., he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Gay attacking to the middle. Outside O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Gay with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Gay's shot is good.
I don't think you're going to rattle Rudy that easily. He's superb at getting his shot off in time.
Here's the pick. Here's Leonard. That's too easy for Leonard.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Gay's shot is good.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 9. Three-pointer. Leonard beyond the line.
And this is a nice outburst on the scoring end for Kawhi. He's been looking for his shot and connecting each trip down.
Pass to Yao. Back to O'Neal. And he jams it home with authority.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And here's O'Neal. 17-foot shot on the way. Good. He hits the jumper.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
From deep, Jokic. Confident shooting from Jokic.
Jokic is doing things at that position that a lot of bigs just dream about.
Pass to Duncan. Back to Ball. Stolen by Jokic. Gay with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up. Charity stripe shot. No good. A bit long that time. And it's Leonard with the ball for Albuquerque. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Phoenix calls timeout. Teams deciding to change it up. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to George. The three from Holmgren. O'Neal pulls it in. Phoenix trails by 12. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Albuquerque leading by 9. Outside Davis. Pass to Weber. Davis a screen. The three is up. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Durant for 3. No good that time. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pulls up on the wing. George's shot is good. George has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, Paul George, understanding more and more his role on the offensive end of the floor here, knows what kind of shots to take, and that's a good one there.
Outside for Butler. The three dropped in by Jimmy Butler. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. There's Davis with the three. And so it's Albuquerque earning this break in the action, up 10. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so it's Phoenix with it. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Durant. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's the steal.
He couldn't bring the pump fake back in quickly enough, and the defender takes advantage.
Outside O'Neal. Here's Duncan. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Duncan. Jacks up a three. No good on the shot.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Back to O'Neal. To the inside. Edey. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Leonard up top. Now O'Neal. Pass to Ball. Here's Leonard. Here's Mutombo. And again, it's Albuquerque missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The shot by Mutombo, no good. Albuquerque leading by 10. For three. And the basket by Mutombo.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Leonard outside. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Phoenix making a switch here.
The ball goes to Phoenix. Coming up to the floor for Phoenix.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Albuquerque leading by 15. Ball taking his time here. From the high post. Tipped. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Pass to Gay. To end the run. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And so Davis will bring it up for Albuquerque. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Great awareness by AD to stop and pop yet another shot he has improved over his years.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
Albuquerque leading by 16. Here's George. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Rudy Gay picks one up.
And not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
George hits them both. 1:11 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Jokic. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. Outside Davis. Spins. Here's Simmons. Fires for three. Anthony Davis, and that's good.
3 points.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Yeah, good.
From the Big Diesel.
There's 38 seconds left in the game. Pass to Simmons. Offline with a three. From deep, Gay knocks down the triple. Here's Davis. Lets it fly. Yao with a rebound. Oh, deflected. Gay outside. There's Davis with the three. Can't connect. So Albuquerque wins it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Stop spending your time, hey, boy. LV on my shoulder. Taking over. Hop out double R. This ain't a Range Rover. Better tighten up. I be fly. Pull on Cybertruck. Make these Rick Owens. These ain't Jordan ones. What's your name? Where you from? Where you going? I'm in the kitchen. Trying to break my you gon' have to run it up. You wanna catch me? I can put that on you when you're ready. I be driving these fast cars like a Chevy. These is not Nike Dunks, these Giuseppe's. Yeah. Throw it to me cause I can get it on. Rule number 1, keep your eyes open. Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Sex filth, pick it up, I ain't checking how much it costs. Rule number 3, the beef, let's get to the cheese. Rule number 4, never be butter, there's many more. Get them riches, you can pick like any, money, mo. Coach, no, you better put D-Lo in the game, you wanna score.
Duffel got it in it, Cybertruck tinted, mansion in Miami, couple months, only thing rented. Went to Johnny Dang for a penny, that was $350. Heard that it get cold in your city, blue with me. Yeehaw, gotta wanna ride on that seesaw. For my essay, where I waterfall, my look like T-Bars. Maybe Billy Cully, that's $1 million, only 3 cars. They come sit that over here. Take a picture, show your exes what it is. If I was your baby daddy, you'd be up a couple mil. You got a better chance at signing a new Nike deal. We fuck that life for real. Bird come hanging out that window. Bird come hanging out that window, all he seen was steering wheel. Crashing, this here movie. I been since a juvie. Flat screen in the Cybertruck, hood watching Tubi.
Throw it to me cause I can wrong. Rule number 1, keep your eyes open. Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Walking sacks, filth, pick it up, I ain't checking how lost. Rule number 3, the beef, let's get eat. Rule number 4, never be butter, it's move. Get them riches, you can pick like any, money, mo. Coach, no, you better put D-Lo in the game. Let's go.
right that I said, right to the morning. Man, my life in it. Life get rewarded. She a good girl, I love it, but she like to record it. On stage, kinda nervous. Thought that I'd call, but I'm somewhere with no service. Paparazzi on the call, but I'm tucked behind the curtains. If you out here, you involved, then be quiet. You know they lurking. I put money on just to jump in the pool. My partner, he a chef because he's serving the food. I can't get my heart cause it's used. I'm in the penthouse with a view. I done beat the odds, ain't got nothing to prove. Laughing with the bosses, toasting up with the goons. I take it, making a room. The elephant is a go in the room. Off life, trying to shoot to the moon. My youngin', he ain't make it to school. Life been coming fast, I'm trying to get in my groove. Build a legacy before you get to the tomb. For real.
Dropped out of school and ran it up in the. Got out my feelings when they got me a bag. Really have emotion, matter, ask who I am. I went from being poor to really being a man. I went from being poor to really being a man.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Here we go.
And so off. The tip, it's Albuquerque. Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And Simmons. Slams it in.
Oh, Big Ben rocking it.
Pass to Wembanyama. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Duncan. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And a deep three from George. Back to O'Neal. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Mutombo sets a screen from past the arc. outside for Simmons. No good from outside.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
To the inside. Offensive rebound. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Mutombo. And a miss there on the triple. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the
out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
And this is Simmons at his best. When this kid is attacking the rim, he is tough to contain.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Drills the three-pointer. It's a tie ball game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And finished off by O'Neal.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
In the corner, Simmons with it. Launches a three. Bangs home the trifecta. Simmons got 7 points in the game.
And this is a shot Simmons has to make on a consistent basis. Encouraging to see him willing and making that one.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Beasley with the steal. All going up court. And Simmons with the rebound. Albuquerque leading by 5. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama a screen. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. 5 points in the game.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Buries it from three-point range.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Duncan. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jermaine O'Neal. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Mutombo. The tray. No good on that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Albuquerque out in front, up 8. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Makes the run.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Holmgren.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Inside. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Weber with it. And he's good on the 3-ball. Weber's got the lead up to 11 now for Albuquerque.
And while the arc isn't a focus of Weber's game, he is more than able to knock those down when given a chance.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Albuquerque. And that one, good. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
3-pointer. And Klingon pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
We've got 1:55 left now here in the second. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Outside Ball. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Duncan gets a wide open look. Misses the 3. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Albuquerque shooting their first free throw of the game here. 1:35 left in the first half of basketball. And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here. Albuquerque leading by 10. Pass to Antetokounmpo. For 3, Holmgren. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Holmgren's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Duncan with the block. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. They set the pick. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Weber. The 3-pointer, no good. Outside, George to the paint. Stolen by Ball. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Leonard with the bucket.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a 3-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Antetokounmpo, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's Albuquerque.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Shot's good by Simmons.
And this is a shot Simmons has to make on a consistent basis. Encouraging to see him willing and making that one.
Here's Simmons. They get a hand on it. Beasley with the steal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Albuquerque leading by 15. Pass to O'Neal. Now George.
Leonard certainly was in the shooter's head on that miss.
Back to O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. It's stolen by Mutombo. Down low. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
No good from Beasley.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Take me to the dark side, baby. Stuck inside a daydream lately. Hold me on the dark side, hold me on the dark side, only on the dark side, baby. We could take a night drive, maybe. Crash into the starlight, baby. We could do it all night, we could do it all night, only on the dark side, baby. All my friends they call you crazy, but I've been thinking about you lately. We can turn the lights off, we can turn the lights off, only on the dark side, baby. Take me to the dark side, baby. Stuck inside a daydream lately. flame. Tears on your face, and time will erase. Fact and fiction, this tragic tradition, driving too fast into the past. When you reach through the television screen, I can give you anything. Silhouettes and static. The mirror sees you like fire and ice. Dark side.
Celebration, where the barbecue pits and the mini bikes, mini skirts, tables. Who got big six? Where I'm from, we do concrete backflips, flip flop back. Through the ghettos where I bring hip hop back. Real love me, they tell me the only speak for Wayside is Central Bookings. County up north said I should have it if Scarface passed the torch. That's how they feel, Jack. Look, this more than rap. This that project haircut in a cold jacket. This is where I hope whenever I put a quote on the track. Keeping it ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it cause the rules don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the rules don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down public. I got the whole block bumping. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down public.
From Compton to Baltimore.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And Baltimore has possession. And here's Avdia. To the middle. It's picked off. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's O'Neal. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Kawhi understands now. He commands so much attention that his passing ability has got to be on point.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Avdia.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And Ball gets it to go.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Stolen by Ball. The three. And again, it's Albuquerque from deep. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Albuquerque.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And they're pushing it up. Leonard for three. Knocks down the long J.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Ball. He's got 6. Pass to Mutombo. Fires the three. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
It's Avdia on the wing. Looking to end the run. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Pass to Leonard. Just 2 to shoot. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Leonard's got 5 points.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. We've got 1:28 left in the first. Pass to Eden. Here's Thomas. There's the triple. Mutombo with the rebound. Now here's Ball. From deep. That shot off. Here's Childress. Pass to Eden. Avdia with it. Here's the pick. Launches it. The shot, no good. Out to the right wing. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Duncan. Back to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Right wing. 4-3. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, Kawhi helping to set the tone with that kind of energy, creating second chances. Nicely done.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Albuquerque leading by 14. Here's Ball. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Here's Childress. Pass to Eden. Now Thomas. Puts up a three. The shot misses. And so it's Albuquerque in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what we've seen from Albuquerque so far, what's your take?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Davis, a screen. 5 on the clock. Pass to Weber. Out to the right wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
And Davis gets it to go.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Stolen by Davis. Shot is up. From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Go. And here's Albuquerque now. Ball with it. On the take. And Ball throws it down.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Albuquerque ball.
And here's Albuquerque now. 4-point game. And here's Ball. Pass to Mutombo. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's McGrady. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
On offense, here's Albuquerque. Leonard outside. Launches it. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And he jams it home with authority.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Pass to Duncan. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Jokic. Here's McGrady. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Three-pointer. And again, it's Albuquerque from deep.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Here's Ball. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Leonard, good.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. .136 left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Pass to O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's McGrady. 5 points in the game. Down low. Yao. To the middle. Can they get it? And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. For 3, O'Neal. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Albuquerque leading by 3. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Duncan. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Here's McGrady.
Albuquerque foul call.
Albuquerque shooting their first free throws of the game.
Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2, Tracy McGrady.
And so he hits both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
And here's Jokic outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Albuquerque out in front. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Albuquerque.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing. All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now here's Holmgren. Outside Simmons. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it in from the elbow. And he knocks the jumper down.
With how good PG-13's jumper is, that is an easy make.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
On offense, here's Albuquerque. Now Simmons. The 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Yes, sir! KD for 3.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
George, right side. Here's Antetokounmpo. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's George. Pass to Holmgren. From outside the arc. George's shot is off. And here comes the break. Screen by O'Neal. Fires the three. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Inside. Here's Weber. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
And that one's good. Weber.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Pass to Holmgren. And here's George. Here's the three. And again, it's Albuquerque from deep.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Graham.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Pass to Holmgren. Jacks up a three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And now it's a 4-point Albuquerque lead. On the wing, Durant. Fires for three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
Simmons has got 5 points.
And this is huge when Simmons connects from deep, showing commitment to wanting to improve from there.
Screen by O'Neal. To the paint. Out to the right wing. Here we go. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Antetokounmpo. From deep, here's Simmons. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. Outside O'Neal. They need this. He buries it from three. O'Neal's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Albuquerque out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. On offense, here's Albuquerque, trailing by 4. Pass to Chamberlain. It's stolen by Leonard. And he's all alone. Jumps up. Leonard gets there for the fast break finish.
A dynamic two-way player. Leonard is especially gifted at turning defense into offense. The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Leonard outside. Fires the three. Leonard beyond the line.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Jokic with it. To the right side. Here's Pettit. Sinks the tray. Pettit's got a
easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's McGrady. 7 points in the game. Mutombo with a rebound. Left side O'Neal. Leonard outside. Pass to Mutombo. From deep. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Mutombo has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard outside. Ooh, they pick off the pass.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
And the dunk by Jokic.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Albuquerque foul call. Tracy McGrady. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:52 left in the third. The shot by Mutombo, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's McGrady. He's got 7. Leonard's got room. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Leonard's got 7 points for the quarter. Here comes Jokic. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Yao. O'Neal pulls it in.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Mutombo. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And now a 10-point Albuquerque lead. Here's Yao. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Yao's got 6.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Albuquerque foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second personal foul. Third team.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Albuquerque. Jermaine O'Neal.
So he gets them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to McGrady. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Duncan. Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
The 3 from Ball. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's George. And here's Simmons. Davis, a screen. Lets it go from deep. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. To the wing, right side. Here's Turkoglu. Counted from distance. Turkoglu's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Albuquerque leading by 8. Pass to Weber. Back to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Antetokounmpo, right side. And they're pushing it up. Here's George. And the jam by George.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And he nails the third. Here's Simmons. Here's Holmgren. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Left side, Wembanyama. The three ball. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Here he goes. Yao. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, Coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Simmons. Holmgren's got room. Gets a very good look and converts.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Here's McGrady. From deep, Wembanyama. And again, it's Albuquerque missing. George outside. From the wing. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's McGrady, looking to win the run. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Foul call. Tracy McGrady. Fifth personal foul. Third team foul.
That's good from George.
Shooting for Albuquerque. Paul George. Taking
good on both. Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Yow, good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside Davis. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Stolen by Wembanyama. 36 seconds left in the final quarter. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Knocked loose. Here's McGrady. Fires in the triple. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. That's good from George. George hits them both. And stolen by Simmons. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. Free throw good, Simmons.
At the line for Albuquerque, Ben Simmons.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So Albuquerque wins it. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It wasn't enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
Come on, my soul. Courtside next to E40. Me and him kind of like Ricky and Morty. 2 of the biggest, and you can afford me. Being this rich is a blessing. Players think you get in sweat. Not going 7. I'll be a warrior for life, but we still got love for Kevin. Yeah, work smarter, don't work harder. I took a break, need a recharge. You don't fly commercial, I need show. Niggas Zendaya like Peter Parker. This not, but I make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy. This not, we make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy. I dropped the top on the flying in my eyes, see the envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time and something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really know my whole team is yeah, too icy, yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2, 3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust. Yeah, to me.
Blizzard. Am I dreaming?
Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks. Richtig fettes Pack. Bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne. Zieh einen ab und.
Open it up, yeah, my feet. Damn, came in out, and I call it Fox. I fell in love with it right now. I'm off. Somebody tell these hands, get on. I'm just in all black. It's a refit. Every day I get dressed, I be flying on these hands. Every day I'm with it, and we on. I told her this shit, let me see her get my name tatted on her.
Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks. Richtig fettes Pack. Bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne. Zieh einen ab und. Richtig fettes Pack. Ja, die Match. So ein Red, Orange Pants. All black. Rap, don't forget. Verbrenn als Unität. Mache zu viel Cash. Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks. Meine Mama Rolling. Recommends meine Boots. Recommends meine West. Ja, sie will ein Autogramm auf dem und Mositags. Bin in Paris. In der Suite, ich chill im Wrist. Nicht so viel Tag. Kann nicht schlafen. Chase back. Ich hol sie schnell. Ja, ja. Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks. Richtig fettes Pack. Bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne. Zieh einen ab und.
Thumbing through a whole nother bag. It's not the old one. Run up. chauffeur. Chopping it up with Brian, bought real estate by the ocean. A sea marshal brought me one from Oakland. Today I drove the Porsche with the automatic front lift. I spent $1,000 on candles. I'm at Saxville, tucked in the gas tank. Played the night shift, get on the head like Kofi. Disrespecting it, I'm thinking billions. Chopping up the building, new whoop Cecilia. Thinking bigger, you thought I was coolin'. I was taking risks, Palisade, chillin' in the shade. Might take the bid on myself, and every time it's a hit.
We off in the Palisades. On myself every time. I'm talking hard. Look, if you not getting rich every year, then you just backwards hustling. You moving off emotion, I'm strategizing, discussing it. See, I've been on my supplements, fish oils, chlorophyll, Motize, my hair growing out, loving it. Some people can't piece like together, it's really puzzling. Talking about trust me, I got you, but I'm not trusting it. Commercial real estate by the Fox, yeah, they conducting it. Business flowing like the symphony orchestra, I'm conducting it. I crack my knuckles and egg, now I'm back to new. I had to, we not compatible. Team on the line, yeah, the lovers all lateral. You cannot practice with this, not practical. With the tactics, get tactical. With the rations, get irrational. I cannot talk to you just like them when they mad at you. I overwork and do I don't have to do. Stumble and stagger through, dodge all the and dodge all that. To working these and blessing them so long, I might as well take a sabbatical. I tell the truth like a polygraph in the woofer, like these rappers do when they cause they feel like they happen to. System is not a system, it's a trap for you. It's RCZ and Larry Jones shine when you drop it very soon. I get to transforming under every moon. When they bury me, they gotta bury tones. I'm just one kid in, I can't be. When you see me out, just know I'm the richest Ross Chris off in every room.
On myself and every time it's a hit.
On myself every time it's a hit.
Let one of these play with me, stay out the way with me, get hot like a block on the day when it's 80 degrees. Top out the top on the land, it was me and Chance was in Miami like the Heat. Top out the top on the land, it was me and Chance was in Miami like bam. If you gon' boss up, then you gotta learn how to take some losses, bro. What it cost it, bro. And they got me exhausted, bro. My rollie go 40 below. Money and loyalty, all that I know. Cardi my glasses, Cardi my. We run the city like cardio. I open my eyes and still see. And walk in the kitchen, it smell like. Woke up with a style. She driving the boat. I've been fighting my demons. I'm whipping the ghost. Part of my glass, part of my nose. My brother tell me that I'm proud of you folks. I'm gon' show love and some gon' hate for no reason. I'm already knowing. They try to stop me, but it's this bad. She telling me keep going. They try to lock me out. Somehow still all worked out like Terrell Lewis. They try to knock me down. Somehow still get back up. And I keep going. I keep proving. I keep showing. I keep developing. I keep growing.
All my favorite hoodies at a bad condo. But I know this got my back like I'm Rondo. Sitting on my lap while I'm sliding through Chicago. Now we draw the boat, but when we came here, a wise man told me follow anywhere the star go. So I'm in that double lines blacker than some charcoal. Open up the side doors and scan you like a barcode. For the little, for the vato. See ya in Maria, boy, you better duck your taco. They be capping like they capping on the Capo. And I'm gonna ship go anywhere that I go. And I got the city on my shoulder like Iago. We in Miami like Martin and Will. She tryna get her apartment down. Love it in Florida, but one California. The red bottom blues on I'm at the top of my arm in the wheel. This ain't no movie, I'm starving for real. This ain't no job, I'm starving for real. I'm hungry for real, I'm barring for real. I'm warm for real, hands up, this a coupe D-Tot. Try to keep it P like a 2C drop, but we gotta lock up like a 2C knot. Know that you wanna see Cool G rap, but right now you finna see Cool G rock. Big guy with a look, green bean with a dot.
Give me all One, she gon' keep coming back in. She be throwing that quarterback in. I cannot come through from with no back end. Who's a dummy, now she double back in. Please do not give me your heart, I'm a please don't give me your heart, I'ma crack it. Baby, I'm not one of those. I can't be trusting these. I put my trust in the dough. Feel like Uzi, I rock and roll. She said she love me, I already know. Said she love me, girl, I gotta go. I'm on my muddies, I'm back on the I'm on my muddies, I'm back on the road. Wait, I feel like Cash and Chow. It's too slizzy when I get around. She when I'm said she never been a. She not alone, yeah, she came with a buddy. My back cause I know it get ugly and I'm getting. I feel like a mummy. Empty heart, you should fill it with money. Comedian guy, you keep thinking you funny. I'ma laugh when you turn to it. Don't be capping like you really. Don't be acting like you really. Wait. She took a flight for the paddock and panic. Feel like mechanic. One, she gon' keep coming back in. She be throwing that back in. I cannot come through from with no back in. Who's a dummy, now she double back in. Please do not give me your heart, I'm a please don't give me your heart, I'ma crack it. Please do not give me your heart, I'm a please don't give me your heart, I'ma crack it. Please do not give me your heart, I'm a please don't give me your heart, I'ma crack it. Please don't give me your heart, I'ma give me your heart, I'ma crack it. Give me your heart, I'ma give me your heart. One, she gon' keep coming back in. She be throwing that quarterback in. I cannot come through from with no back in. Who's a dummy, now she double back in. Please do not give me your heart, I'ma please don't give me your heart, I'ma crack it.
Make them back to business, yeah. They know it's me, I don't yell. Talking about net worth when I got it all in my bill. Say less, say something, always getting upset. Say no, but I never get depressed. Only coming in late when I look clean. Yes. They don't see me, but I see they face when I make them mad. Yeah, keep it down. I'll never be the same now, boy. Yeah. New whip with a V8. Them boys in a Civic. Ain't nobody see me with it. And I mean, they just wanna see it different. Kick back when I count meal. Now they wanna hide when it ain't safe, but they don't do it and they play game. And they like everyone for a little bit when they hate at the same time. If I don't like you, you get. Yeah. 808 with a drum kick, got it. Just saying where I'm at now. I was in Yams, but I just left. Let's go. Had to call game on the first, and it ain't work. Say they only want a little bit, but they always hitting up my phone all alone when it get tough. And I laugh when it's time to go. Yeah, I don't miss you. You know, this year, but I put a party on a big yacht, and I want you to come kick it. Keep your head down, boy. I'll never be the same now, boy. Yeah. New whip with V8 and it make noise. Yeah, them boys ain't nobody see me winning, but I be here. And man, they just wanna see me different. Kick back when I count meal. Now they wanna hide when it ain't safe, but they don't do it and they play game. And they like everyone for a little bit when they hate at the same time. If I don't like you,
You never forget your first panic attack. Too big of a right back in the love shack.